The K-pop music industry has always had a dark side behind the spotlight. To achieve a position no one else can achieve, idols also have to endure feelings that no one can stand. In the personal vlog of Wei, former member of Crayon Pop, she revealed her terrible experiences in her idol career. Number 1. Flop. Flop or nugu is the term used to refer to an unknown or less popular group. Every year, a slew term of newcomers enter the K-pop music industry, forcing idols to veer for attention or risk to being forgotten. Idols who come from small companies will be even more disadvantaged when they are not eligible and are not invested enough to develop. Wei said from the beginning Crayon Pop was known as a group from a less famous company. When they go to events or music shows, people see them as invisible. Wei revealed that a very popular idol told the group that their outfits weren't suitable for the stage and that if they continued to dress like that, they wouldn't be invited to the TV shows. After that, she always asked herself, what did they do wrong and why were people treating her like that? A nugu group must survive in harsh K-pop world that leaves all the members feeling overwhelmed and exhausted. They don't get any attention. If they are not famous, they are forced to do many other things in order to earn enough money to offset the company's debt. Before achieving success with Rolling, Brave Girls were one of the less fortunate idol groups. In the recent episode of Problem Child in House, the members said that in order to earn a living, they had to work part-time or work as a backup dancers. Number 2. Receiving criticism from the public just because of misunderstandings or extremely unreasonable things. In order to be successful and keep a good image in the public eye, stars must always be careful with all their words. But that's not enough. As long as idols accidentally reveal a bad thing that adversely affects the group's reputation, they will receive many hateful comments. More sadly, idols are also criticized for the unreasonable reasons for the online community. When 3 Japanese members of Twice, Momo, Mina, and Sana, were chatting online with fans, they decided to speak in their mother tongue, and this angered the fans. Number 3. Be famous or be nothing. No one is born with perfect skills. To become a K-pop idol, boys and girls have to go through a long period of intense training. They had to confine themselves to singing, dancing for hours, sweating and crying, even fainting in the practice room because of the exhaustion and fatigue. However, practicing hard does not mean that idols will catch the eyes of the entertainment companies or be placed in the debut lineup. Many trainees left companies because they were not selected. Number 4. Health exhaustion. The greatest cost of an idol career is their health. Idols must maintain a strict schedule and engage in a variety of activities. Idols had to stay up late, get up early, and practice until they were exhausted when they were trainees or even after making their debut. Besides, a beautiful body is one of the mandatory standards of idol. Not only have to endure extremely heavy training intensity, but they also have to face strict diets to get slim bodies. Number 5. Having to endure hurt from the closest one. Wei shared that she may not care about negative comments from the audience, but cannot ignore the hurtful attitudes and words from those close to her. For a time, she was severely criticized by her own management company. The people who scolded Wei were all managers who led her for a long time, and she considered them as close brothers and sisters. This female idol thought it was the most heartbreaking and terrible thing she had ever endured. Another example, Blackpink Lisa was scammed 1 billion won by a long-time manager. As we all know, Lisa has no family in Korea, so manager Jung told Lisa that he will use this money to help the female idol invest in real estate. In fact, this manager spent all the money on gambling and paying off debts. As can be seen, being a K-pop idol is a tough challenge. Behind the scenes, the stars must deal with difficult and bitter realities. Thanks to the experiences given by the former Crayon Pop member, fans will have a broader and more empathetic picture of their idols.